running.
There he is, blood, gore, intense, violent news. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another tabletop adventure here at Digital Woods. We have a rather short amount of time this week due to moving and prep work for all that. That's still going on.
And Memorial Day.
Missing out on that extra recording time. So we're going to be doing a kill team, and it's going to be 250 points of Mech. I'm still not sure on the Forge World yet.
And Orkz freebooters.
So get to our armies, and we'll see you in a bit.
Alright, so for my 250 points of Kill Team Orc Freebooters, I'm going to be bringing for my leader one Weird Boss with his Weird Boy staff, and his psychic power for this game is going to be Warpath. With that out of the way, on to Core, where I'm bringing a group of 20 Ard Boys, all carrying with them Slugga-Chompas and Stick Bombs. And lastly, I've got two identical Ludas that are bringing Tesla cannons from the Necrons list. Yes! It'll be interesting to see how that works with Daka and Tesla. And that's my army.
Okay folks, this is going to be my 249 points of Mech, and before I get really into it, I want to apologize for the slaughtering of the words that are going to happen here, because there's a lot of Facus Latinus that is this section. So, starting off, my Forge World is going to be from Hexium Minoris. So, it's a Heralds of Ruin new Forge World. Yeah, it could be pretty good, especially given the circumstances. And going into my team leader, she is going to be a Tech Priest Curator, and is going to have the College of Magos Ritarius. For war gear, she's going to have the Eradication Array, 2 Combi Flamers, and the standard other war gear that she comes with is an Omnisci Axe, and then a bunch of items from the Armory. Mastercrafted armor, giving +1 armor. 2 mastercrafted weapons to increase the flamer profiles by +1 AP. And she also has Incense Generatorum and heavy armature legs, so she can ignore the penalties for moving and firing heavy weapons. For core, I've got 5 Skitarii Rangers. One's armed with a transonic arquebus. One has a plasma carver, and the arquebus is also going to have an enhanced data tether. For my next core choice, I've got a Cataphractii War Servitor. I do believe that's somewhat close to how it's pronounced. He's going to have a heavy arc rifle and a Cognis flamer. For my last choice, I have another special, and this is going to be a Tech Priest Arcturus, and it's going to be a Magos Biologist by its college, and we'll be running Las Pistol, Omnisci Axe, Servo Arm, and a Medicae Mechadendrite. And that makes up 249 points of Hexium Minoris Kill Team. Okay, so here we are deployed for the Heralds of Ruin Feudal War mission, Border Massacre. This is pretty straightforward. There are 3 objectives in the center, spread out evenly, and at the end of each player's turn, the active player scores 1 victory point for each one they control. There's also First Blood, Linebreaker, which is worth 1 point plus D3, and Assassin, which is Slay the Warlord, basically, which is worth 1. Standard variable game length. And I obviously finished deploying first, as I didn't bring over 20 models. I didn't bring over 10.
No.
So let us see who has turn 1. I will definitely choose to take turn 1.
Oh, no.
And attempting to seize turn 1. No. Not with a 4, I won't.
No. So add Mech turn 1.
Yep. Add Mech turn 1.
Alright, turn 1 for the Mechanicus. There's a little bit of movement that I could do without, getting within early game charge range. Hopefully, I am still out of it. So my Skitari moved up a wee bit, getting ready to shoot in. The Biologist moved up with them, getting ready to apply some healing if some of them go down. Other than that, stay put with my leader, and my Battle Servitor moved up slightly, so he's in a slightly better position for next turn. Alright, that's it for the movement phase. Before I get into anything else, I need to roll for my Canticle. Canticle, a 6. Benediction of the Omnisci, reroll 1s in the shooting phase.
Pretty
to
good
hit.
for you.
I mean, that would be okay, but I already have it because of my team leader.
Oh, okay. Well, oops.
Yeah, oh well. Alright, so moving on to shooting. I realized there was a stratagem I wanted to activate, but I read back through it. It's supposed to happen at the start of my turn. Oh well, so next turn I'll be doing it. So, what's in range is the 3 galvanic rifles and the sniper rifle. The sniper rifle is going to go ahead and shoot your warlord. One shot, hitting on a 4 because he did technically move to make room. Missed. And then going to go ahead and shoot. Front guy's going to go ahead and shoot the 1 orc on a gray template right there. Yep.
This guy.
Yep. One shot, hitting on a 3, re-rolling 1s. Roll 2. Next in line is going to do the same thing. Roll the 1, get to re-roll it. Successfully hit. Strength 5 weapon, so wounding on a 3. Successfully wounded.
AP?
Nope.
Alright, so as an Ard boy, that's 1-4 up. No.
Yee.
Bloop. Dead orc.
Okay, next in line is going to go ahead and shoot. I guess the next closest would be like one of these two, so I'm going to pick him.
Okay.
So, once again, hitting on a 3, successfully hit. Wounding on a 3, successfully wounded.
1-4 up. Made it.
Alright, and that's it for my shooting turn 1. I did kill 1 there, and there's few enough there that it's possible the guys around him could fail the nerve tests.
Yep. Alright, after counting boys and making sure of mob rule, I've got to make 6 saves for the weird boss, and then these 5 boys. Mm-hmm. Well, Ard boys. And it's going to be a 9 and below save for each of them, and I'm just going to go from left to right. So starting with him, need 9 and below, which I get 7, so he's fine. Next for him, 6, that's fine. This guy with the pointy hat for a 4, can't see that one, 4, there we go. This one, he absolutely hunkers down with an 11.
Yeah, he can basically just move behind the rock there. And well, on your turn, that's his move will be he'll move there and enter hiding.
Fair enough. And then next is him for 7. He's fine. And lastly, the weird boss for 6. So just 1 hunkered.
Yep.
And then on to my turn 1. Alright, so movement for Ork's turn 1. I had basically every single model on the board, except that one Luda. Advance taking the 3 extra inches option as opposed to the rolling for each and every single Orc model. Because that would be too many dice. With movement out of the way, on to Psychic, where I'm not actually going to be casting any Psychic powers as I'm too far away for Smite. And Warpath won't get me anything for right now. So on to shooting, where I've got the Tesla cannon from this Luda going into what is it for primary and secondary targets for shooting?
Primary is the closest out of the group that you want to target, and then the next model in line can be secondary, and if you have more shots, then progressively down the line if you want to, or you can go back to the primary.
Okay. in that case, I'm probably going to put the initial 2 on the primary right here, and then 1 on a secondary on the one just behind him.
Fair enough.
Because they're both within range. And being orcs, I get Daka, and having a Tesla weapon, if I get 6s, they automatically hit.
Yes. You get 2 additional.
I get 2 additional automatic hits with Daka also being a thing.
Yes.
So, here we go. Hitting on 5s with 3 shots. For nothing. Alright.
You don't want to start spending any of your command points this early?
I have 6. It's very, very tempting. I'm going to spend at least 1 reroll.
Okay.
See what happens. Still a 2. Alright, well. And that's it for my turn 1. On to Tom's turn 2.
So at the start of Mech turn 2, I'm going to quick do the canonical. 2. That won't matter. That's the Litany of Electromancer. No one's within 1 inch of my dudes.
Nope.
And then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 command points on Imperative Protocol, which I'll be targeting this guy. And there's a minor typo in the book. They don't actually have the range of other Skitarii units models that it also affects. It literally says the Skitarii model and Skitarii units within, and then moves on to say the effect.
So are we going with the standard 3?
Yeah, I'm going with the standard 3 because I'm going with like the psychic things and unit effect things.
Yeah.
So 3-inch bubble still will affect everyone because of his lovely base, and
Yeah.
they're all close together anyway.
His fat pace.
What I'm choosing for that one, I can choose to either increase their weapon skill by 1, decrease their ballistic skill, or decrease their weapon skill and increase their ballistic skill by 1. I'm obviously going to choose the ballistic skill.
Yeah.
So until the start of my next turn, they have -1 to hit in melee, +1 to hit for range.
Cool.
Alright, turn 2 movement is pretty straightforward. Getting within 15-inch range for some of my guys up here, just to start whittling down as much as possible. Getting my Warlord successfully up, so she is slightly safer from charges being up there. I kept the that guy down because if I moved him up, he would lose line of sight, but he is within range to get some shots onto the left-hand flank there. Other than that, yeah. No psychic powers, so on to shooting. We'll be starting off with the guy with the plasma carver, and he's going to go ahead and shoot the lead orc. He's got 1 shot, hitting on a 2. Successfully hit, strength 7, wounding on a 3. And I am going to spend a command point for that. So that's EP -3 on the plasma carver because it's a plasma gun.
So that's 1 dead orc.
Yes.
You said this guy?
Yep, lead guy.
Know who I'll be aiming for soon.
Yep. And then I'm just going to go down each one of these dudes, and they're going to put 2 shots each. So first one's going to fire 2 shots into the lead dude, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, and then wounding on 3s because they're strength 5 guns. So 2 wounds on the lead orc there.
Cool. Alright, and 2 4-up saves because Ard boys. No, he dead. Blip. Oh no, you're not dead. Get back up.
Okay, then the next closest will be that one. 2 shots hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of my Dominus Procurator. It's a Dominus. So both successful.
Dominus Protractor.
Yeah. A non-Dominus sent out to acquire things. At least that's what I think their Latin means.
Fair enough.
Wounding on 3s because strength 5 weapons. So, and I have the Biologist nearby, which means I reroll 1s to wound. So, 1 successful wound, and this one is actually EP -1 because of the Galvanic Rifle.
Okay. So, 1 4-up save,
Which you failed. All right.
which I failed, which I don't have to worry about the 5-up.
Okay. There's the front one.
Pointy hat?
Yep.
Pointy hat.
And then 15 is now out of range, so only 1 shot from him. Going into gray. Rerolling 1s. 2 successfully hit because of the stratagem, and a 5 is enough to wound.
And 4-up. Yes.
Okay. Sniper's going to go ahead and shoot your Luda.
All right.
He did move, so he's hitting on a 3. Successfully hit. Strength 7, wounding on a 3. Successfully wounded with EP -2.
Probably dead.
Alright, next up, my team leader is going to go ahead and fire. It's going to start off with the 2 bolters. The bolter part of her 2 combi bolters firing at that orc. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because nearby herself. Both successfully hit. And then wounding on 4s. Both successfully wound. No AP on the bolter part.
Alright, so 2 4-ups. For another dead orc.
Okay. So, firing her eradication array to the front orc in the group. Hitting on a 3. Successfully hit. And wounding on a 3. Successfully wound. Let me double check. Eradication array is AP -2.
Alright, so 1 6 up. Got it.
Well done.
Yay!
Alright. And next up and last to fire is going to be my war servitor here. He's going to fire 2 shots at the lead orc there from his heavy arc rifle.
Alrighty then.
2 shots hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the rerolling thing nearby the Dominus, which gives 2 successful hits. And then heavy arc rifle is strength 6, so wounding on 3s. She's not near the biologist, so I don't get to reroll wounds. So 1 successful wound. Heavy arc rifle is AP -2.
So 1 6 up then. No. A 2 does not make it.
Yes.
So, and just closest would be this guy. So 1 more dead orc.
Alright, and that is it for all of my shooting, and it's going to be the end of my turn. You have to make a bunch of do you guys panic rolls.
Alright, and time to start the long list of do I cower, or what's the...
I think it's nerve test?
Nerve test, there we go. Alright, so for this group I'll be using the actual group's leadership, or the model's leadership individually, which is 6.
Yikes.
Yep, which it hurts. So starting from left, going right, this guy, I gotta get below a 6. Made it, he's fine. Pointy hat, oh, I'm just gonna turn them around for...
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Next guy,
That's fine.
okay, so it's 6 or below.
Yeah.
Alright, and then pointy hat.
Nope.
Nope. Let me turn him around. And guy with gun. No, God no.
So
Not with an 8. Most of that unit.
yeah, 2 of that group are fine.
Then over here, all of them as well, starting from left to right. So going off of the weird boss, and I'll be using his leadership for everyone here because of Inspiring Presence. So going off of a 7, which he himself does not get with an 8.
You still have 5 points left.
I do still have 5 points left.
You got a
That
3
was
and a 3 and a 5.
I will re-roll the 5
Yeah.
with that command point.
To a 5.
To a 5. Okay, well, poop. He'll turn around. Next up, lower than a 7. I got a 7, so he's fine. Next one, I got a 6, so he's fine. Last one there, got a 5, so he's fine. And then lastly, over here with this group of 5, so let's start with Backpack. And they're also going off leadership 6. So starting with Backpack, that's an 11.
I would have failed everyone. Everyone has less than that.
Red shirt in the front. 8, nope, he's turning around. Squig head, he's fine. Pointy hat, he's fine. And dude that's for some reason already turned around, he's fine. I will turn him back around.
He didn't see it.
He didn't see it. He wasn't paying attention. Ugh, so that hurt. And
He's fine.
he's fine. He was out of the radius, so I didn't have to roll for him, and he was also out of the radius. So this isn't good. On to my turn 2. Alright, so movement for turn 2 for Orkz. Everyone that's still turned around didn't move because they were pinned. or frightened, or pick a flavor.
Yeah.
Moved and advanced everyone else. These two are the only ones that I directly rolled for, getting a 3 and a 1 respectively. Then I decided not to do that. So everyone else advanced. Didn't move because they're already in range. And hopefully I can get to Tom in the next of my turns. But either way, and still no more psychic because still out of range. So on to shooting, where I'm going to shoot the primary target as him because I believe he's closer, and secondary target 2 into primary, 1 into secondary. So the first 2 into the primary, hitting on 5s for none, no types of rerolls, and the 1 into the secondary hit, Daka, and confirms 2 other hits.
Yep.
From Tesla. So this is the Daka for no other hits.
So 3 hits.
3 hits. Alright, so that's going to be wounding on 2s because strength 6 versus tough 3.
Yep.
So wounding on 2s for all 3 wounds. It's Tesla, so AP minus 0.
Yep. 3 4-up saves. I don't get covered because I'm not at all concealed in my position. And then he dies twice.
Okay.
I'm actually just going to put him in the laydown position because my biologist can bring people back on a 4-up.
Fair enough.
So, and it has to be within 3 inches of where he went down. So I'm just going to leave him where he's at.
Cool. And that is actually the end of my turn. Do you have to do any kind of...
Yes, I will have to. My inspiring presence leader is 8, so an 8 or below. No, let's see if I'm within. I am within range, the 6-inch range of the enhanced data tether, which is on this model, so I can reroll failed morales. So fine. Next one in line, reroll failed morales. Fine. Next ranger in line is fine because I got an 8. The one with the actual data tether got an 8, so it's fine. The
Not Magus?
yeah, biologist, the Magus biologist failed. I'm going to go ahead and spend a command point to reroll the 5 to a 2, so it's fine. And then my leader is fine.
Okay.
So I'm down to 6.
And... Yep, then that's on to your turn 3.
Alright, turn 3 for the Admech Canticle. I got a 3, which is Remorseless Fist, reroll 1s to hit in the fight phase.
Woo!
It might come up.
It might. I hope.
If you get a guy that charges in.
I hope.
Okay, and I don't need to go into anything special at the start of my turn. Spending the 2-point thing to activate the Doctrine thing again for shooting. Basing it off of him, so 3 inches around him will be all the other Skitarii.
Does the dead one count if you bring him back?
It should.
Okay.
It should count. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Just because it's at the start of your turn and he's dead during the start of your turn. Like, it's an aura effect afterwards, but it just seems like it follows that kind of same trend as other powers.
Yeah, well, I could ignore it on him. That's fair enough.
Right.
And speaking of, I'm not going to move anyone. There's no real reason to move anyone at this point. And my biologist on a 4-up is going to attempt to bring the dead guy back. Succeeds.
Yep.
My biologist can't do anything else for the rest of the turn, but...
It brought back more shooting.
Yep. He comes back with 1 wound remaining.
Oh, which he only has one wound.
Yep. I'm going to start off with my Curator. She's going to go ahead and fire the bolter part of her 2 combi flamers. I'm going to go ahead and split it up 2 and 2, because primary 2, secondary 2. So primary, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because nearby herself. Successfully hit, wounding on a 4. Rerolling 1s because the nearby biologist. Ooh, none. And then secondary. Successfully 1 hit. And wounding on a 4. 1 wound.
1 4 up. No.
I guess the middle work of that group.
Yep.
And then she's going to fire her eradication array, 1 shot. She's going to shoot the first one. Hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 2. Successfully wounded.
And he's just dead.
Yeah.
So that's those 2.
Well, no, it's AP minus 2 for the eradication array.
Oh, I thought it was.
This is AP minus 3 for plasma.
Ah, all right. So 1 6 up. No, he's still dead.
Okay.
And I accidentally smacked the camera, so there's that.
Okay. Then the guy who died and got better this turn is going ahead and fire his 1 shot down into the front. That guy there. Hitting on a 3, going with didn't get the bonus. Successfully hit on the 6. And then wounding on a 3 because strength 7. Successfully wounded. That's the AP minus 3.
Boop.
Okay. This guy's going to go next and fire 2 shots into the lead orc of that. Hitting on 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Hitting on 2s because of the stratagem. Successfully hit with both. And then wounding on 3s. Wounded with both.
All right.
So lead orc takes 2.
2 4 ups.
Made both.
4 made both. Yay!
15. 15 is still enough to get all 3 in. All right. Same thing.
Lead orc.
Yep. Both hits. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound.
1 4 up. Made it. That's still.
Yep. Rolling 1s because of the Domina nearby. Both successfully hit. And Biologus. Both successfully wound.
2 4 ups. Made both.
Okay. Good saves for him that time.
Yes.
Sniper's gonna go next. And no, my other models are blocking line of sight, so it's just gonna pick off that one.
All right.
1 shot hitting on a 2, because it didn't move. Successfully hit. And wounding on a 3. Successfully wound.
1 6 up. No. He gets popped. Boop.
Okay, and then the last thing to fire is going to be my dude over here. I would have shot him all the way back into the Luda, but there's a group of 2 nearby that are within 6 inches. They're slightly closer. I would have shot at them, but the group of 3 has 1 model that is slightly closer within 6 inches. So I am going to shoot at the group of 2, but there's 1 closer within 6 inches, so I'm shooting at the back orc.
So your primary target is I don't quite follow.
I would select the Luda as primary target because he's within range, but there's a group of 2 orcs that are closer, so I'd have to select them as the primary target, so I wouldn't be able to get to him anyway. So I'm going to go to shoot at them, but there's an orc closer within 6 inches, so he becomes my primary target.
So you're gonna shoot him as primary, the closest to secondary.
I'm actually just going to shoot him twice.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not, the reason why I'm doing that, weirdness, he is not blocked at all, so he won't get any bonus to his save. The other 2 in front are obscured.
Oh no.
That's
it.
chain of thought to get to that point.
Alrighty then.
2 shots hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of the nearby Dominus. Only 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. And not near the Biologist, so not rerolling 1s to wound. So all that, nothing happened.
Oh my god.
But I did kill the group coming up the stairs and 1 other orc, and got back the 1 guy I lost.
Yes, and I think I only have to do morales for this one being close to the one that fell.
Yeah.
So, just for him, and it's 6 or below. He's fine with a 2.
He don't care.
He don't care. So on to Ork's turn 3. movement for now turn 3 for Orkz. Had most everything move in advance this time, with this whole group moving and advancing. These 4 just moved, so they'll be able to shoot. Moved and moved. So, still able to shoot, out of range, but they're just going to be there anyway, so I get the point. And moved and advanced. I actually rolled for it this time, got a 4, so yay, 1 more inch. So on to shooting phase, and at the start of the shooting phase, I'm going to spend a tactical point on the stratagem thing. Shoot them till they glow. So I'll be able to get 2 shots from each of these sluggas, sorry. And I'm actually going to be starting with them. So, start with this dude. Going into closest model would probably be one of these 2.
You don't have to pick closest. You can pick a primary target within range. But if there's models closer within 6 inches of that, that becomes the primary.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to shoot your AP -3 dude.
Yeah, which I think he's closer anyway.
Alright. So, shooting the Plasma Lance dude.
Plasma Carver.
Plasma Carver. Alright. So, Orkz, so hitting on 5s with a Slugga. 1 hit. No Daka. And then wounding on...
I'm only tough 3 on my Rangers.
I'm pretty sure the gun is...
Strength 4. It's a bolt pistol.
Oh, okay. So then, wounding on 3s. For nothing.
You've got 4 command points left.
I
Save
do.
it for something more important this phase, or do you want to spend it now?
I think I might want to save it for the Tesla and all that.
Okay.
And I've got 6 more shots. So, next on the line, firing at the same target.
Okay.
Both of his shots, hitting on 5s. Nothing.
Next.
Next one, same thing, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and it's
A Daka.
Daka. So here's the Daka. Nope, just the 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Oh, damn it. And the last one, same target, hitting on 5s. Both hit. Wounding on 3s.
You also got a Daka.
I did get a Daka. But he might be dead anyway. That's the Daka. It didn't matter. 2 possible wounds.
2 4-up saves. Nope, failed 1.
Alright.
So, once again,
He is dead.
you know what? I've got 4 command points left.
Oh,
Reroll the 3. Yeah, he's fine.
damn it.
That way he can benefit from my 2-point stratagem next turn.
And I will not be able to shoot on 4s with him.
Yep.
Damn it. Alright, well, last is going to be him firing at the... Yeah, just the same dude.
Well, this guy would be closest. Do you want to
Okay.
do 2 on him, 1 on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, starting with primary, on the closest Skitari, hitting on 5s for 1, and then wounding on 2s. Wounds.
4-up save. Nope. So he will go down.
And then the 1 on the Plasma Carver. Hitting on 5s. No. That's it for shooting. You have some very easily made...
Yeah. So, basically it'll be this grouping for the 3 inches. So, starting off the Plasma Carver on an 8. He don't care. He died once already. The next Skitari in line, I got a 9, but can re-roll because of the enhanced data tether to a 9, so he's actually going to attempt to fall back. Alright, my leader, it's fine with a 5, and then my Medicae 1 got an 8, so it's fine.
Cool. Then on to your turn 4.
Alright, turn 4 Canonical. 4. Shadow Sum. Yay!
Damn it!
All my guys count as being in cover. Alright, turn 4. I spent 2 more command points to once again give my Skitari +1 to hit, -1 to hit in melee. And at the nothing moved. At the end of the movement phase, attempting to bring back the dead guy on a 4-up. My last command point. No, he stays dead.
Yay, I killed something! And it stayed dead.
No!
Aha!
Okay. And then on to shooting, where we're just going to keep the pace going. It's anyone attempting to actually reach the top must die. So Plasma Carver is going to go ahead and shoot him, hitting on a 2, wounding on a 3, and that's a dead orc.
That's a dead orc.
AP -3.
Boop.
All right. He's going to fire 2 shots into that guy. Rerolling 1s. So both successfully hit, and wounding on 3s. Both wounds 6s are AP -1. So 1 regular, 1 5-up.
Alright, 1 regular. Made it. And 1 5-up. Made it.
Ooh, double 6s.
Double 6 boxcars.
Yep. Okay. And then my leader's going to go ahead and go and fire the 2 bolter shots down there, and then the eradication array into the one that survived. Alright. I don't think you're within 12 of that.
I am.
Boop. Okay. So, yeah, primary being the one closer and secondary being the one with the pointy hat. And then he's going to get 2 shots each.
Got it.
Because I've got 2 bolt guns.
So, primary, secondary.
So, first one, primary, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on a 4. 1 wound.
1 4-up. No. Primary is dead.
Secondary, this one will get, because it's over 25% obscured.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because nearby self. All hit. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
1 3-up. Because possible cup. Well, that's gone.
I think it's a 2.
It might be a 2. I don't.
No,
it's a 1. There we go. Yep, that was a 1, so he's also dead.
Yay! Good job.
Blip.
And 1 for being very tall eradication array shot into the other one, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 2, or a 3, sorry. And that's AP -2.
So 1 6-up. No.
Finally.
Blip.
I think the sniper can't actually see your dude because of my actual other dude's blocking line of sight. So he's just going to go ahead and shoot the middle dude right there.
Alright.
Hitting on a 2. We're rolling 1s. Missed. 1 to a 1. Okay. And then my War Servitor is going to go ahead and shoot the group of 2 there. Just going to go ahead and put both shots into the red guy.
Alright.
The one without the backpack.
Got it.
2 shots hitting on 4s. You're rolling 1s because nearby Dominus. Both hit. Wounding on 3s. Both wound. AP -2 because of the arc rifle.
2 6-ups. No. Another one bites the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
And that is all of my guns. I'm obviously not going to rush down to declare any charges.
Oh, why not? You probably win at this point.
No, because we're really bad at melee.
Oh, okay.
Well, might not be that bad at melee, but the rest are really bad at melee.
Yes.
I will go with the comfort in the fact that just about every group has to do.
Yep.
So,
Alright, so we'll have to...
the front guy.
The front guy died. I did make his saves.
Yeah.
He got boxcars.
So this one, he will, and then those 2.
Yep. Is he close enough?
No, because he was here, and then the other 2 were right here.
Got it. Alright, so starting off with this one, and I'm now still outside of 12 inches of enough orcs. Plus, I don't think I have enough orcs, so
No.
6 and below. Well, he turns around. 6 and below. Actually, he's in range to actually get the 7. So 7.
Got a 9.
Got a 9. He turns around.
Yeah, you don't have more than 9 orcs.
And 7. He turns around.
And so does the Luda needs it as well.
Oh, okay. 1 for the Luda, and he's outside of the 7. So
Yeah.
6.
He's fine.
He's fine. And is it now that I roll a route test?
So I would,
Or is that on my turn?
I think it's at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Either which way, it's going into your turn.
Yep. So on to Ork's turn 4. Alright, so Ork's turn 4. Didn't move, too scared. Moved their minimum, getting on that point and getting close enough to shoot their sluggas. Moved up, can finally smite. Yes. Didn't move, too scared. Didn't move, too scared. Didn't move, doesn't need to. And also still holding that point. So, starting off with the smite. Going into closest model, probably still Plasma Carver.
Yep.
So, we all know how smite. No, smite works differently in Heralds of Ruin.
Yes.
So this is on a 5, it does 1, and on an 11, it does D3.
Yep.
So, here we go.
Yeah,
That's a 12.
It's a perils.
Perils, but does it still go off?
Yes, it'll still go off on a 12.
All
So
right.
you want to take the D3 mortal wounds, though.
It is D3 mortal wounds. I will spend a command point to reroll one of these dice.
Yes.
To a 6! Damn it!
Well, you were complaining your dice didn't get above
I
3.
was. This is how they're spiteful. This is why I don't use the blue dice.
Well, you do D3 mortal wounds to yourself.
I do, in fact, do D3 mortal wounds to myself.
For another 6?
For another 6.
All right. And
Okay.
then you do D3 wounds to my guy.
This is going to be a 1 and both of us know it. It was a 5. Okay. All right.
So it goes this guy, next closest, and then next closest would be the biologist, which has more than 1 wound.
Okay. I forgot how good mortal wounds were in this one.
Mortal wounds are so good. Oh, wait, technically. Because they can come back.
Yes. Can she bring back more than 1?
She can bring 1 back per turn.
Ah, okay. And with Psychic out of the way, onto Shooting, where I'm going to spend a command point, shoot them till they glow, and all of my sluggas get 2 shots.
In that 2-man group. Right
In that single 2-man group right there. So, firing at the Skitaria that's still up. Pointy Hat 1, going in, hitting on 5s. 1 hit, and it's a Daka for went off the table. Nope,
Fell out of
stop
his
that.
hand. 2 hits.
Both hit. Sweet. And then wounding on 3s. For 1.
Alright, I currently have a 3-up save because Shadow Psalm going on. Made it.
And then the next guy shooting at the same target. Hitting on 5s. Misses to 1, and Daka the other. Nope. And wounding on 3s. Wounds.
Alright, 3-up save. Made it.
Damn it. And then my 3 shots now. Can I target your character?
I think this one would actually be the closest. My team leader.
That's the one I meant.
Yeah.
Sweet. So everything into that.
Okay.
So 3 shots hitting on 5s. Alright, so those are all misses. I was really hoping that because of freebooters and the way I remembered it phrased, that because I killed something in the psychic phase, I would be able to hit on 4s for him. I mean, technically for all the shooting, but it's for every phase that you're in. If you get a kill or destroy a target,
Yeah.
you then are able to get +1 to your hit rolls.
Yep.
So the psychic phase doesn't count.
Yes.
So those are all miss, and I'm going to spend... I haven't spent a command point in this phase yet, right?
You have not.
I'm going to spend a command point or tactical point on a reroll to see if I can get a 5. Hit, and it's Daka, and it is Tesla. So rolling for the Daka. Nope.
So just 3 hits.
Just 3 hits. And this will be wounding on 3s for her. For all 3 possible wounds.
Alright. 3 2-up saves.
Oh,
Made them all.
damn it. Alright.
Mastercrafted armor.
I should have seen that coming. Oh well. And that's it for my turn. I am at least 1 threshold of runaway away from Tom.
Because I am not at 50% or below. I'm above still.
And I am definitely below 50%. Like 1 model away from 25%.
Yep.
So I roll a leadership of my highest leadership.
Which is 7.
7. If I get above, I flee. If I get below, I stay.
Route test.
Route test.
You got a 6.
I got a 6, I say. And that means it is
Turn 5.
Tom's turn 5.
Alright, turn 5 canonical. 6. We're rolling 1s to hit in the shooting phase.
Yay!
I am done moving. I didn't have any more command points to do the extra bonus to hit. Let's see if I can bring back my plasma carver. On a 4 or better. He is back in the fight.
Ah.
Which does sadly mean this guy goes away.
Yay!
Because that only is for 1 turn. At least I think that's how it's phrased. With that
Turn 5 anyway.
Yeah, with that being done, I think your boss is closest for a good number of my dudes now.
I think he is.
Alright, so starting off shooting, I'm going to have my warlord shoot Mike's warlord
No.
with all of her guns. You're in rapid fire range, so 4 shots from the bolters. Successfully hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because nearby self.
You know what?
No one's over here.
No one's over here.
Okay. And then wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s because the nearby biologist. For 3 wounds from the bolters.
3 6-ups. And he's dead.
So only got 3.
Probably. I think he might have 4. Yep, only had 3 wounds. That was my tactical error to put him up front.
Okay. Alright, this guy's going to go ahead next. Primary target, secondary target. Hitting on 3s. Primary. Hit. Secondary. No. Wounding on a 3. 1. Rerolling 1s because of the biologist. To a 1. Okay, so no wounds out of him. Plasma Carver is going to go ahead and shoot your lead guy on the point there. Hitting on a 3. Nope.
Alright.
Sniper is going to snipe your Luda because there's now less guys in the way.
Oh no.
Hitting on a 3.
Nope.
Bunch of 2s. Okay. He's going to go ahead and fire his heavy arc cannon into the dude with the backpack.
Got it.
Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. 1 wound.
Wounds.
AP minus 2.
1 6-up. Once again, it's way over there.
I think
That's a
another
1. It's another 1.
Shouldn't roll it under
I
that.
shouldn't.
And that's all those that can shoot at the moment.
Alright.
Was Backpan within 3
Yes.
inches of your Luda? So you
I
have to-
believe so.
You have to do a nerve test on him, and he's the only one.
So, nerve test on Luda. He's fine. Route test
At the end of your
at
turn.
the end of my turn.
End of battle round.
Okay. So in that case, it's on to my turn.
Yep.
Alright, so turn 5 now. I just standard moved everything. I didn't advance anything. Still got people on that point. Still got the Luda on that point. And at this point, everyone, all 5 of them, can shoot. And I'm spending another command point on shoot them till they glow on this whole group.
Mm-hmm.
So they each get 2 shots. Starting from left to right going here, I'm going to shoot that one.
2 shots.
2 shots going in, hitting on a 5. Nothing. Next one, same target, hitting on a 5. Alright. Next one, now shooting at him. Hitting on a 5. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3.
Correct.
Wounds.
Fort save. No.
He's dead again. And then, poop, last one, I actually have to make sure he's 12 inches away from that. And last one is going to shoot at the other red coat dude. Hitting on 5s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Wounds.
4-up save. He's fine.
Okay. And then, hey, it's the shooting phase. I destroyed a target. He's hitting on 4s.
Okay. What do you want to shoot at?
It has to go from closest to secondaries, so right now that's the closest, or can I target that?
Well, you can choose that, but that one will be closer, so that will become your primary.
Okay, well then I'd put 1 into your HQ,
Okay.
1 to your leader, and then 2 into your healer.
Fair enough.
So 1 going to the healer, hitting on 4s.
Do you mean 2 going into the healer?
I said healer, didn't I? I meant
Yes.
leader.
Okay.
And that, so for, blah, now I'm all kerfuffled.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's going to be 2 automatic hits with Tesla, and then Daka 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 for just the 3. So then wounding on 3s for 2 possible wounds. So your 2-up saves.
I am fine.
Didn't matter. And then the 2 shots going into your healer now, hitting on 4s for a 1 and a 2. And I have 1 command point left, and here it goes.
For 1 hit.
For 1 hit.
T4.
Alright, so wounding on a 3. Wounds.
1 3-up save.
Haha.
Back down to 1 damage on it.
Oh, did she heal for the last one?
Good. Regains D3 wounds.
Got it. Alright, well. And that's all of shooting, and I can't make a charge, so do I route? At leadership 6 with 2 dice.
Yes.
Bye.
Woo!
You win. That was so close. I was winning by points.
You were absolutely winning by points. If you hadn't routed and the game ended, you would have won.
Yes. I should have.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, game would have continued.
Yeah. I should have just mobbed up everything into one big blob and gone with mob rule for leadership. But I wanted to be more thematic on Orkz and be kind of in disarray. But
Yeah. That really hurt you. Also,
it really did.
Your determination to go up this staircase rather than just going to the sides and climbing.
Yeah.
Because you literally had guys go from here all the way over there rather than going that way.
My initial idea was the realization of, oh, darn, I can't make saves or nerve tests if they're all apart. So I was trying to actually just gather them in one point.
You could have done
Had a rally point.
You could have done the other and moved them so they're 3 and like a quarter inch apart from each other.
Yeah. But yeah, I had a bunch of untactical thinking. But either way, close game. Hope everyone enjoyed, and have a good one.